my lovely atoms. A very warm welcome to all of you. I hope all of you are doing absolutely awesome. My name is Anubha Gaur, your AG ma'am in front of you. I hope you're very happy and excited because that is a chapter you were telling me again and again that you found it a bit troublesome and a bit hard. So don't worry. I am here to help you and I'll try my level best to give you all the possible and important type of a question so that it won't be a problem. Yeah. This is VIP series, very important question series. I hope you're following it. I hope you're telling it to your friends also to follow it so that they can also do better. Because this is not just a normal session. In this, we are discussing the most important questions that is going to definitely help you. So please stay till the end, attend all the questions, do it with me, and do let me know how's your revision going on. Yeah, students, so this is the very first session of carbon and its compounds. Let's start it. Give me a quick high five. What about this? Yes or no? Yes, definitely. Don't say no. Okay. The topic that we're going to cover, because we had divided this chapter into two sessions. This is session number one, and session number two is going to come very soon. And that means already chapter 1, 2, and 3 is completed. Hope you had followed it properly. If there is any problem, you can visit Vedantu 910 English channels playlist. You will find all the videos in case of any confusion. Yeah. We'll discuss versatile nature of carbon, covalent bond, covalent compounds, different types, nature of covalent compounds, and definitely allotropes of carbon. These are the topics that we're going to discuss. Okay. So are you all ready with me? Are you the ones who will say this to me that yes, ma'am, we can, we will, we'll achieve definitely above 90. That's not a difficult deal for us anymore because Vedantu is here. All the master teachers, including your AG ma'am, is here to help you all out. Yeah, students. So let's start with question number one. All of these questions are the ones that is either from the previous years or something that has taken from the sample papers, so that these are the type of questions that generally comes and are most important. Question number one is Buckminster fullerene is an allotropic form of phosphorus, sulfur, carbon, and tin. I must say this will be a very easy question. Without even thinking, you can give the answer as carbon because the chapter is carbon. Why will we discuss the allotrope of other substances? What say? So, what exactly is Buckminster fullerene? That's an artificial allotrope created by three American scientists, but this got its name by an architect, US architect Buckminster Fuller, because the design of Buckminster fullerene was like too much in resemblance with the model that he represented. And that is C60, 60 carbon atoms going to attach with each other. In what form? 12 pentagons and 20 hexagons. All right, 12 pentagons and 20 hexagons, that's how they're going to attach. And the answer is definitely carbon. Carbon is such a friendly element. Yes, students, let's move to next question. I hope you are doing it with me, you are solving it, and you're matching it with the answers that is given. The detailed solution will be there. You can download the file too. All right. Okay, the next question is, which of the following is the correct representation of electron dot structure of nitrogen? You know that nitrogen we represent in the form of N2, two nitrogen atom is sharing their electron. Why? Non-metal believes in sharing of electron. And dot structure means the valence electron are the ones that we represent in form of dot, and they'll share each other electrons just to follow the octet rule, just to achieve stability. All right. So my nitrogen is having 5 valence electron. I hope you'll agree with me because the configuration is 2, 5. Why? With the very smartness, I wrote 3 electron on this side, that is in adjacent adjacent position to my other nitrogen, so that I can show the bonding properly and not like a chaotic diagram I'm going to make. Same 2 here and 3 here, because 5 has to share 3 electron with the other atom. So the electron cloud will look a bit better, not like a scattered one. Yeah. Nitrogen is having 5 electron of its own. Look at this. 3 electron it will share with this nitrogen. It's like sharing is caring. This again 5 electron, 3 it will share with this. Equal amount of sharing. This is mutual sharing. Please understand. Mutual sharing of electrons. That's what the covalent bonding is. So you can see that nitrogen sharing 6 electron in between and having 1 and 1 lone pair above it. Lone pair is a pair of electron that is not participating in bonding. Yeah. So definitely the configuration is what? Tell me. This. I think this makes the maximum sense because six electrons are written in between two nitrogen with one and one lone pair. Is it something that is matching with your answer too? Please do let me know. Yeah, the answer will be D. Yes, students, got it? Wonderful, wonderful. Let's move to next question now. Next question came to year 2014 in CBSE 2. Carbon forms four covalent bonds by sharing its four valence electrons with four univalent atoms, just like this. Carbon is having four valency because it's four electron being shared with four other atoms which are univalent. Univalent means that's having a valency one. Uni means one. So hydrogen is having valency one. One electron of hydrogen is being shared with the electrons of carbon, mutual sharing. That's how the bonding is formed. Now the question is, after the formation of four bonds, carbon attained the electronic configuration of. Again, I must say, easy peasy question, students. Four electron is there and it will share four more electron with the other four atom so that it will follow the octet rule. After sharing, this is the configuration it's going to have. Yes or no? Please do let me know. 2, 8. 4 with sharing of 4, that's what it will get. And you know that this is the configuration of my nothing, none other than but neon. Neons having 10 atomic number and having a configuration of 2, 8. So that's definitely option number B. Did you get it? Yes? Wonderful. Wonderful. So B is the right answer. And let's see question number 4 that came to year 2011. Which of the following statements are usually correct for carbon compounds? These are like, it could be multiple choice questions, and you see that A, B, C, D is having more than one option as the correct answer. So, how to attempt such kind of a question? You'll read all the statements either with a pencil or something. You can make mark on the correct answer and then select whatever is there in the options, that what option is matching with the same, because otherwise you'll get confused when you directly jump to the options. Okay. Carbon compounds are good conductor of electricity. Here we are not talking about exception. Please remember that they are not at all good conductor of electricity because these are neutral compounds, and for the conduction of electricity we'll be needing free ions. So poor conductor of electricity definitely because of having no free ions. Strong force of attraction between their molecules? No, they have low melting and boiling point, generally either soft solid, generally liquid and gases, poor conductor of electricity, and having very lesser force of attraction between its molecule as well. And that's how they have low melting and boiling point. Suppose I'm talking about water. This is my water molecule, and this is my next water molecule. I can write it in these kind of a shape. So this intermolecular force of attraction is quite weak and can easily overcome. Okay, called as dipole-dipole interaction. What exactly this is, you will understand that in 11th class as well. Means some charge separation is there and they'll try to attract with each other. Dipole-dipole. Charge separations particle who's having a bit amount of charge, they can have a slight attraction when molecules are going to come with close affinity. Yeah, so that's what. Weak, that means the answer will not be third but fourth, that they don't have strong force of attraction between their molecules. So you know that we need to select the correct statement as it's given. So option B and option D, or second and fourth, is something that makes sense. Let's see where it is written, second and fourth. Tell me, what's the right answer? A, B, C, or D? Definitely D, because that's what is written with option number second and fourth. Yes, absolutely correct. Yeah, students. So with this question, we got to know about the properties of carbon compounds too. Yes. Let's see this question. And if you had followed my one-shot videos, my Umang series videos, this question won't even take some 30 seconds. Won't even take 30 seconds, hardly 10 seconds. So how? I told you a formula to check the total number of covalent bonds in alkane, alkene, and alkyne. This is alkane. Why? Alkane has this formula, CnH2 and plus 2. Whatever the number of carbon, hydrogen is double of it plus 2. That's what it is. That's why it's pentane. Pentane. Okay? And how to know the total number of covalent bonds without even writing it? Total number of hydrogen plus total number of carbon minus 1. That's what I told you. 12 plus 5 minus 1. 16. Without even thinking, just mark this answer because this is the correct one. I'll show you with the formula like open structure also how 16. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I have 5 carbon attached with 12 hydrogen. Now see that every hydrogen will make a single bond. So 12 hydrogen will make 12 single bond. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. And 5 carbon will make 4 bonds because when you arrange 5, the total number of bond will be 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So 12 and 4, 16. Yeah. So I saved your time because I told you the trick that you can remember. Works? Yeah, students? Definitely. See, the answer is correct only. Before moving ahead, all the new students, I have some very good information for all of you that how Vedantu platform, which is not, I'm talking about YouTube, but it's actual platform that can help you to score wonderful marks. I scored 100 out of 100 in science. If I can do it, I was also like a good student, not like a great student and all, like normal minds like all of general students. So you can do a really great job if you'll be a part of Vedantu courses as well, where you learn with very fun and very good level of quizzes. In every session, we'll teach you a topic, and after that, we'll take a quiz to know that this is an interactive learning and you're getting it by submitting your response, and you'll be able to compete with the students throughout the world. And even in the replay time, you will be able to attend the live quizzes. It won't be like boring and all, and can come to a leaderboard. You will be able to download all the premium content with the teacher's feedback that what is more important and all. Doubt solving with the help of master teachers and a team of class teachers totally dedicated so that your doubts will not be unanswered, and definitely we'll make sure that every doubt will be answered. Yeah. 5,000 plus micro courses. Micro courses are chapter based and some teacher led courses to help you to achieve to your maximum potential. This is the best part that there are so many crash courses that are going to start and have already started, so you can be a part of the same to make sure, as you know, exams are postponed, so you can make sure that you'll revise everything. Even if you'll start from very beginning, you can do a great job with the help of these revision courses. Okay. And the best use is this AGE Pro code, AG Ma'am's code, AGE English channel, AGE Pro will give you wonderful discount. And what's that discount? 22, not even 31. It's like a maximum discount possible because AGE Pro for 1 month is giving you 2699 to 2159 discount. And till June, it's not like we want to leave you in between. If you'll take subscription till June, till your exam, you just have to pay 7,200 rupees, which is like save 40%, not even 20, double 40%. And you can make sure that you are able to attend the maximum number of classes for your good and to make sure that you will get the best out of yourself. Yeah. So it's just as low as 11 rupees to 7.2 rupees per session. You can make this choice because that's a good investment and definitely going to help you. All right, students, don't forget to apply the code AGE Pro. Link is there in the description box pinned by Vedantu 19 channel that get pro classes, and then link will be there. Yeah. Let's move to question number 6 that came to year 2020 only. The question is carbon, that is in the group 14, definitely because 4 valence electron in the periodic table is known to form compounds with many elements. Write an example of a compound formed with chlorine and oxygen. Easy peasy. It's like formation of carbon compounds. And how to make compounds, you know that by knowing its valency. Carbon is having a valency of 4, carbon is tetravalent. Chlorine is having a valency 1 because group 17, 7 valence electron, and they need 1 electron to complete their octet. Valency is this only, the tendency to gain, lose or share electron with other element. And how to make the compounds? You'll write their valency as like their subscript. So CCl4, this is your compound called as carbon tetrachloride. Yes, students, or tetrachloromethane. And when I talk about the B part, how it's going to make compound with oxygen, carbon's valency is 4, oxygen valency is 2. Because oxygen's configuration is 2, 6, it needs 2 electron to complete its octet. Cross multiply, you will get C2O4. Is this the formula? No. You always have to write the formula in simple whole number. So formula will be CO2. Yeah. You'll divide it by 2 so that you'll get the minimum possible whole number here. That's CO2. That's the formula of nothing but carbon dioxide. Yes, super easy. Yes, definitely it is. Question number 7 again came to year 2020 only. In electron dot structure, the valence shell, electrons are represented by crosses or dot. I told you, like either in this way or in this way. The atomic number of chlorine is 17, right? Its electronic configuration. That's a question that how to make my covalent molecules, like how to write their electron dot structure as well. If I talk about chlorine, this is the configuration 2H7. How to write its electron dot structure as well, like a single atom. Valence electron you represent in form of cross or dot, and generally you write it in the pair form. This is the electron dot structure of a chlorine. This is its configuration of K, L, and M shell. Yeah. And now the B part is telling that draw the electron dot structure of chlorine molecule because chlorine exists in the form of Cl2. So now you can write it 7 valence electron. They need to share one electron with the other atom so that their octet will be completed. So this chlorine 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Why on this side? Because so that they can take or share one electron easily with the other atom. I can show cross one side also to make sure that there'll be no confusion. Yeah. So that's what I did. Chlorine, chlorine, and now this is the configuration. They share 2 electron in between to get a single bond and 1, 2, 3. 3 pair of electron on each chlorine atom as lone pair. They are not participating in bonding. You can make structure like this also. 7, it will share 1 electron to complete octet. 7, it will share 1 electron with other chlorine to complete the octet. You can make these electron clouds where the electron of a particular atom is presented in the generally octet form. Yes, students, I think this was a very, very easy question. What do you say? I do think so. And this is, I think, a very important question that came to year 2010, 11, as well as 16. And what exactly is the question? Catenation is the ability of an atom to form bonds with other atoms of same element. That's true. Catenation is the self-linking property. It is exhibited by both carbon and silicon. Compare the ability of catenation of the two elements. Give reason. You have to compare the catenation of carbon and silicon. Yes? And how to do that? We know that carbon is the one that shows maximum catenation. No one is even close to it from like very far as well. And silicon is like only up to 6 to 8 silicon atoms can attach with itself and then with hydrogen as well. So what exactly is the reason? Because carbon is the one that's having a small size and can attach with other carbon atoms to form strong covalent bond. That is like a very driving force and let all the carbon atom attach to itself in a long straight chain, branch chain, even in cyclic chain as well. Silicon is comparatively larger in size with more number of shells. When it tried to combine with other silicon atom, their force of attraction, their overlapping won't be that strong while sharing their electron. So not like very strong covalent bond is going to form. So it will be very much limited like 6 to 8 only. Yeah. So this could be the reason. It's written also that catenation in the carbon is like next level. Silicon hardly like 6 to 8. Very easy. I hope you're getting the fact also that this is like a quick revision and with the help of my Umang series with the help of one shot videos, the entire chapter is something that we taught you already. Yes? Okay. Let's see question number 9, and the question is very important. State the reason why carbon can neither form C positive cation after loss of 4 electron nor C4 negative anion by gaining 4 electron, but only form covalent bonds. Also state reasons to explain why covalent compounds are bad conductor of electricity and have low melting and boiling point. This is something that I've already explained you, but we'll do it again. First of all, why the configuration of carbon is this. Why it can't lose 4 electron. Because I think I taught you already in 5th chapter also that when a substance loses electrons, suppose it loses 1 electron, it gets positive charge and cation is always smaller in size than its neutral atom. When a substance starts losing electron, your nucleus is having more proton as compared to the electron which is there in the shell. More powerful nucleus will pull the electron more tightly and there will be decrease in size. Okay. So when I say my carbon starts losing electron, what exactly is happening? Its size becoming more and more small. And to lose the electron from such atom is very difficult and tremendous amount of energy is required for the same. So losing 4 electron is not at all easy. According to the energy purpose, tremendous amount of energy will be required for the same. Not a good deal. Why to have it? Yeah. And if I say my carbon will gain 4 electron because gaining a 4 electron can make the octet complete. But again, if a substance has to gain electron, it will be having more electron as compared to my proton, as compared to my nucleus. So at that moment of time, by adding more and more electron means what? My nucleus won't able to attract it tightly, as well as my carbon is getting negative charge. More electrons will be there, and when electron will be coming, there will be a bit repulsion and won't able to add it easily. So after adding 1 electron, whenever you want to add electrons more than that, there will be repulsion, and again tremendous amount of energy is needed to add such electrons. In that case also energetically not favorable. One more thing is, my carbon is having only 6 proton in its nucleus. Even if I say that it will gain 4 electron, there will be 10 electron, means 10 negative charge, and nucleus is not strong enough to hold those 10 electron easily. So again, it's not possible, it's not a good deal to have it. So we avoid adding and losing 4 electron, and the best is just share electron. Sharing is good also. That's the reason. Very simple. Yeah. And why they are bad conductor of electricity, I already told you, because they are not having free ions. These are the neutral molecules, and no free ions means bad conductor of electricity, because electricity is due to flow of electron, flow of ions. Yes or no? Yeah? Okay. Have low melting and boiling point. As I told you, they have weak force of attraction between its molecule that led to us to easily overcome it. That's why they are having low melting and boiling point. Generally, liquids and gases, very few soft solid, low melting and boiling point. Is that super duper clear? It's written also. You can say that. I'll upload the file like PDF. You will be able to download it as well. Okay? Yeah. So I hope this question is also super duper clear in your mind. I hope you will give it a chance, that come to Vedantu platform and try to attend these classes. Will be super fun, very interactive. You will be able to interact with all the teachers and definitely can boost your score with all the live quizzes after topic completion, so that we can make sure you're getting everything. A very healthy competition. You will get a chance to come to leaderboard, interactive replays where you will be able to play quizzes as well. We'll be able to download all the content with teachers' feedback. All doubts will be answered because master teachers and class teachers will do the same job. And you will be able to attend free micro courses, chapter based courses live. All of the time, there'll be one or the other courses you will be able to join and revise so many things, whatever the topics that is something that is difficult for you. Crash course is the best attraction, because so many crash courses we are making, so that uh, until May will come, you will be super prepared for your exam. That's what you want as well, right? And that's very easy, because you can attend all the classes here by giving the link in the description box. There is a link in the description box. Just click on it, CBSE 10th class, that you have to select as your target, and 2021 you have to give your exam. And if you apply AGE Pro, as I said, you will get 20 to 40% discount on MRP. For 1 month, you just have to pay 2159 if you really want to cover up certain topics and to get it clear. Till June, like, we won't leave you. You will be able to have all the revision courses and will be able to save 40%. It's just paying 11 to 7 rupees per session. That's a good investment to have. Worth giving it a try. So I hope everything is super duper clear. I hope you have already liked the video. If not, you can do it right away. Please pass it to your friends also and tell them about the special series we are doing. So share it with your friends and definitely subscribe if you're new, because that's important. That's going to help you. And I'll meet you next time. This is my email ID to, in case of any query, if you want to get connected with me. So until then, please take care of yourself. Stay tuned. Come every time. Attend all the sessions. And happy learning, my bacha log.